Assalamu alaikum everybody. The reason I'm making this is because I'm getting messages from people asking about our safety. Just to confirm to everybody, we are safe. Alhamdulillah. See, everybody's fine. Alhamdulillah. We were in Eastern Mosul earlier this morning because we were there for the water project which we're doing in partnership with UNICEF, delivering 3 million litres of water per day. But Alhamdulillah, we've got an amazing team here on the ground in Iraq with 25 years of experience, and basically they told us that the security situation was deteriorating and we withdrew straight away, and all these different explosions and the different loss of life. There are lots of mixed reports at the moment. There are reports of, I don't know, hospital being hit and other reports, but all these different things happened after we'd withdrawn. So we did the right move. As I said, we take our own safety very, very seriously. At the end of the day, our mission here is to save lives. It's not to take lives, and that includes our own. So yeah, we're back in the city of Erbil now, which is well known to be the safest city in the region. And so yeah, we managed to do amazing things today. Besides the security situation, what happened is we were taken with the water tankers to distribute water to the different neighborhoods, because for the last few weeks now, or we're even talking months, many different areas within downtown Mosul have not had any access to water, no provision for water, and the people there have been really, really struggling. Now these are the few people who are left. We were going around the streets and it just looked like an absolute ghost town. Everything was dead. You know, this was Iraq's third most populated city and the streets were empty, buildings were collapsed. There were craters in the road. Another thing what people don't think about in an area like this is the rubbish, what people throw away, how it piles up, because there are no services to come and take that away. And so that was everywhere, all over the streets, and it's a really, really horrible situation. Many thousands of people, tens of thousands, have already fled the city of Mosul, and I can understand why, because we were in there today. It's not a friendly sight, and so they're currently staying in the camps, which we will be visiting tomorrow. So that's outside the city of Mosul tomorrow, inshallah, delivering emergency food packs. The link at the top of this video there is the donation link if you want to sponsor a food pack, which costs £60 for each person. And so all these people, these tens of thousands, have fled from Mosul, and they don't have anybody to help them and provide them with support. Human Relief Foundation, as I said, we've got several different projects in partnership with UNICEF on the ground, including rebuilding, refurbishing schools in Mosul so life can return to normal as soon as possible. We've also got the sustainable employment project, which is getting people back into work as soon as possible. In addition to that, we've got the water project, which is huge, and we're really making an impact on the ground in Eastern Mosul. So for example, today we had I think up to 60 tankers of water, which translates to about 3 million litres of water, was provided to the people there today, and they were very, very grateful. I'll just share one story with you. When we were there and we were giving out the water, the people came with their plastic bottles and their wheelbarrows, and the children there were really happy, and they're smiling and playing with us, and they started to fill the bottles up. And one of the men in the local area, he came out. First of all, he stood far away and he was watching us, just observing us. And then I noticed he slowly started to come closer and closer and closer. And then he waited until I got into the car and closed the door, and he came up to me and he said to me, this is what Muslims are supposed to do. This is what Muslims are supposed to do. And it really shook me, because as far as I'm concerned, this is just basic humanity. But for him, he was really touched and affected by it. And I said to him, I said, would you mind saying that on camera so I can put that and convey your message to the people back home? And he said, please, I'd prefer that you don't put me on camera, because if somebody puts me on camera saying anything like that, it would put me at danger instantly from the wrong type of people. So here we are, guys, we're on the ground in Iraq, and everybody's asking, are we safe? Yes, we are safe. And you know, we've got everything in order to look after ourselves. We've got an amazing team on the ground. We get regular updates, so if the situation does deteriorate, they tell us as soon as possible, and we can get out and withdraw like we did today. And we avoided the different horrors which have happened today. You know, there's talks of it being drone strikes from Western Mosul. There's talks of coalition bombing. There's talks of suicide, but all kinds of things. We don't know exactly what's happened today. There's lots of people talking, but what we do know is that we were out well in time and we're back here safe now. And at the end of the day, this is what we're doing. We're providing food and water to people. And the reality of the situation is we are safe and we're not going to put ourselves in any compromising situations. But the reality is I'd rather pass away giving food to children with a smile than sat on the sofa at home watching Jeremy Kyle. So this is what it comes down to, and it rhymed. Wasim saying it rhymed. Wasim, give us an update. What are you saying?
Well, for anybody that knows me, I'll let you know, alhamdulillah, I'm okay, but I need to go change my boxes. That was scary, bro. It's another day at HRF.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, it's Jummah as well, yeah. Keep us in your prayers, but also within the last hour, we're told 5 people died from 2 attacks. One in one of the neighborhoods that we were in just an hour ago. So please make dua for them as well and their families. And quite a lot of people were injured as well. So please don't forget about them.
Qasim, are you safe?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, fine. Alhamdulillah. Nizar, are you safe?
Alhamdulillah. We made it.
So there you go, guys. Alhamdulillah, we're safe. What I do want to request from everybody is to raise awareness about the situation here in Mosul, because after seeing the sights what we saw today, I can't believe why nobody's talking about it. If you do a search on news for Mosul, very few reports are coming up. It might be because of the lack of reporters. Maybe us today, I think we're some of the first Westerners to go into Mosul since it was liberated from ISIS. So if anybody out there has any media outlets, put them on my case. I'm willing to do interviews and tell them about what we saw. But more importantly, I want to tell them about the water project which we've got there, and also the emergency food project. So please share this, get the message out there, get it as far and as wide as possible. We need to raise awareness. The situation in Mosul is terrible and it could possibly get worse. One thing which really broke my heart when we were in eastern Mosul is we saw a new camp being built. Tents as far as the eye could see, tent after tent after tent, and the reason they're building that camp is because they're expecting, if the fighting intensifies, then 250,000 people from the other side of the river in western Mosul could be fleeing with their children and elderly people and disabled people, and they're going to be put in those tents, which, to be honest, the quality of them is not that amazing. So we're on the verge of an even bigger humanitarian crisis right now. So get the message out, share with the people you know. Human Relief Foundation is on the ground doing amazing work. We're partnering with UNICEF. We're providing water, we're building schools, we're giving food, we're giving blankets, and we're trying to put as many smiles on the faces of these people who we come into contact with as possible. And today, so far, it's worked. Did you put any smiles on people's faces?
Yeah, you know, them kids especially, but everybody, with me, everybody smiles when they see me. And it's not because of anything good, it's because they're like, you look like one of them guys. But then they get really happy. One guy actually said to me yesterday, he said, you know, when people see you, especially around here, they see you and they think that you look like one of them guys because of the beard and the long hair. But there's a difference in you, is because we can see Iman in your face.
Yeah, Iman on your face, Noor on your face at the same time. MashaAllah.
It's Nifia for men.
Everybody say MashaAllah. He's got a lot of these things on his face. MashaAllah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna check out now. See, you've got to keep positive. We've seen some terrifying sights today, and we're gonna have a debriefing later on as well, just to make sure that we're all able to cope and handle with what we've seen today. So yeah, we're out of eastern Mosul, we're back into Erbil. Please support the work what we're doing. Anybody who makes a donation for the project today, we can be on the ground over the next few days delivering what you're giving by hand to the people who need it. And just to let you know, there's a camp for those who know about the situation here. I've just been asked, where are you right now? We're back in Erbil, we're not in Mosul now. We left eastern Mosul just before the explosions and just before the trouble kicked off, and we probably won't be going back to Erbil tomorrow, even though the water project will still be running and going in there. We've decided that we're going to focus on the camps and deliver food to the people there. So yes guys, keep following. Add me on Snapchat as well, where I've been giving regular updates, and please keep us in your prayers. And more than that, more importantly, keep the men and the women and the children who are sleeping in this freezing cold weather in your prayers also, while we try and bring as much relief to them as possible. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.